You know those careless one-liners we throw out, thinking they'll vanish into thin air? A harmless laugh, a quick quip, nothing more. At least that's what I thought when I opened my mouth. If I were single, I chuckled, I'd totally date your friend. That one sentence detonated the life I had built. By morning, he was gone. I'm Chelsea, 30, and I managed to destroy a relationship people spend decades hoping to find. All because I thought I was being clever. Michael and I had been together 4 years. He wasn't flashy, not the flowers and grand gestures kind of man. He was steady, dependable, the guy who'd drive across town just to bring me soup when I was sick, who would rub my shoulders even when he had his own migraine. He was a definition of safe. Maybe too safe. Somewhere deep down, I started longing for sparks, for chaos. Not cheating, not betrayal, just that dangerous edge of excitement. Enter Ryan, Michael's best friend. Loud, magnetic, the kind of man who turned every gathering into a stage. He was handsome and knew it, which made him dangerous in ways Michael never was. I never crossed a line. Not really. Just teasing, sarcastic banter. Just enough to make me feel seen. That night, we had people over. Music, drinks, games. Ryan was in full entertainer mode, teasing me as always. Michael had slipped into the kitchen, and Ryan tossed out something like, "Shame you're already taken." I smirked. Then came the words I can't take back. "If I were single, I'd date you." Laughter covered the silence that followed. But when I glanced up, Michael was standing in the kitchen doorway. His expression wasn't anger. It was worse, blank, detached, like he'd already made up his mind. We didn't argue. He didn't mention it. He kissed my forehead that night like always, but I could feel the chill in it. By the next day, I came home to boxes by the door, his side of the closet empty. Ryan was there, helping him carry the last of it out. Neither of them looked at me. Ryan didn't grin, didn't wink, just kept his head down. Michael finally met my eyes long enough to say, "Hope you meant it, because he's yours now." Then he walked away. No slam doors, no screaming, no last-minute plea. Just silence. Finality. I tried to reach him. Calls. Texts. Even showing up at his office. Nothing. He had already disconnected from me in every way that mattered. Later, through a mutual friend, I learned Michael had told Ryan to cut me off too. Ryan had agreed, adding, "If she said that in front of everyone, what do you think she says when you're not around?" That one gutted me, because maybe he was right. Maybe I liked dangling the idea that I had options. Maybe a small, selfish part of me wanted to feel powerful in a way Michael's quiet devotion didn't give me. And for that fleeting sense of power, I lost the one person who ever made me feel safe. The weeks after were unbearable. Friends distanced themselves. My apartment felt cavernous, suffocating in its emptiness. I tried dating again, but every man blurred together. None of them remembered how I took my tea. None of them tucked blankets around me when I fell asleep on the couch. None of them looked at me like Michael did, like I was home. One night, I ran into Ryan at a bar. He tried to avoid me, but I forced myself to approach. "Did you ever feel the same way?" I asked. He hesitated, then said, "Even if I did, what kind of man would I be if I went after my best friend's girlfriend?" Then he walked away, and that's when it all clicked. It was never about Ryan. It was about me, about not knowing how to sit still in stability without trying to wreck it, about confusing comfort with dullness, about not realizing how rare it is to have someone show up for you every single day, in the small ways that matter most. I thought I was making a joke. Instead, I shattered something real. Now all I have left is the silence, the kind that doesn't fade, the kind that follows you everywhere.